The electric revolution has been dominated by a few major players. But what happens when a state-backed automotive giant decides to stop importing the future and start building its own? This is the story of Arcfox, the luxury electric vehicle brand from the massive BAIC group. A story not just of electrification, but of an unprecedented corporate and technological gamble that sought to redefine the term made in China. Before Arcfox, BAIC focused on mass-market vehicles, but recognizing the crucial shift towards premium intelligent mobility in the mid-2010s, the company established a critical strategic goal: create a high-end EV that could compete globally with Tesla and European luxury brands. The genesis point was BAIC's dedicated New Energy Vehicle (NEV) subsidiary, Beijing Electric Vehicle Company Limited. In 2016, leadership decided a distinct premium sub-brand was necessary to transcend BAIC's existing reputation. The brand, officially launched in 2017, was named Arcfox, or Arctic Fox. This name symbolized intelligence, agility, and environmental resilience, qualities BAIC aimed to instill in its new electric lineup. The goal was clearly stated: ultimate performance, ultimate design, ultimate experience. The first major move to secure ultimate design was international collaboration. BAIC knew it needed a global aesthetic. They immediately set up design and R&D centers in automotive hubs like Barcelona, Spain, and Stuttgart, Germany, to tap into European design language. The goal was to imbue Arcfox vehicles with a clean, contemporary aesthetic, moving away from overly stylized or generic design typical of early domestic EVs. This search for refinement led to a partnership with globally respected designers, which we will see in the next chapter. Crucially, Arcfox started with a clean slate for engineering. Traditional platforms were rejected. The company initiated the costly and complex development of a dedicated modular EV architecture, which would become known as the IMC platform. The Intelligent Module Standard Architecture, or IMC, was engineered from the ground up not just for power and range, but for intelligent integration. It allowed for flexible battery packing, multiple wheelbase variations, and most importantly, the seamless incorporation of future autonomous computing hardware. This platform was designed to be highly future-proof, supporting a unified digital architecture and allowing for the eventual adoption of 800-volt battery technology for ultra-fast charging, a forward-thinking decision that proved vital. To establish immediate performance credibility, Arcfox unveiled its first show car, the Arcfox 7 concept, in 2018. This all-electric supercar prototype boasted exhilarating specifications: a 0 to 100 km/h time under 3 seconds, and a massive top speed. The Arcfox 7 and the subsequent Arcfox GT concept served their purpose brilliantly. They demonstrated that Arcfox was technically capable of handling extreme electric performance, creating essential media buzz and setting a high expectation for the production models to follow. Technical capability needed to be matched by manufacturing quality. To guarantee a premium fit and finish comparable to European luxury vehicles, Arcfox secured a game-changing technical collaboration with Magna in 2018. This resulting joint venture, BAIC Magna Automotive Company Limited, BAMC, established a cutting-edge manufacturing facility in Zhenjiang, China. This move ensured that Arcfox production would adhere to the highest global quality and engineering standards. The Magna partnership was arguably the most important physical guarantee of quality. It allowed Arcfox to skip years of internal development on premium manufacturing processes and focus solely on design and technology integration.
By the end of 2018, Arcfox was fully realized. A high-end brand identity was established, the flexible IMC platform was designed, and production quality was secured via Magna. The stage was set, but the vehicles themselves still needed their defining aesthetic. The challenge now was translation, taking the bold statements of the concept cars and converting them into a practical, commercially viable SUV and sedan that retained the premium feel and technological readiness of the IMC platform. This foundation was built on domestic strengths as well. Arcfox secured top-tier battery supply from CATL, ensuring its first production models would be competitive on range, a necessity for gaining consumer trust in the rapidly evolving Chinese market. The brand was positioned as the sophisticated domestic alternative, targeting a segment that traditionally defaulted to imports. But Arcfox knew superior hardware was only half the battle. The true revolution would come from the software and intelligence layer. The groundwork was complete for the hardware, but the operating system of the future was missing. This gap was about to be filled by an unexpected and powerful domestic partner, shifting Arcfox's focus from mere electrification to hyper-intelligence, a story we explore next.
The foundation of the IMC platform was solid, but Arcfox knew a premium vehicle must be instantly recognizable and aesthetically compelling. To achieve this, the brand looked beyond traditional automotive designers, securing the services of one of the world's most influential industrial creatives, Mark Newson. Newson, renowned for his work with brands like Apple, Louis Vuitton, and Qantas, brought a non-automotive perspective that was crucial for differentiation. His philosophy demanded purity and functional minimalism, steering Arcfox away from generic EV shapes toward a globally appealing, timeless aesthetic. This influence resulted in the Arcfox design language as pure, boundless, and minimal. This translated visually into extremely clean surfaces, reduced reliance on fussy details, and a focus on aerodynamic efficiency to maximize range, a critical function of the form. Key design features emerged across the production models. The most recognizable element is the X or arc motif integrated into the front fascia, creating a distinct, unified signature. Coupled with the sleek, uninterrupted side profiles and low drag coefficients, the car's projected technological sophistication. The interiors were equally revolutionary. Newson's team emphasized a digital-first cockpit, dominated by ultra-wide screens and minimal physical controls. The focus was on premium, sustainable materials and an open and airy cabin environment, maximizing the benefits of the dedicated EV architecture. Simultaneously, the Intelligent Module Standard Architecture, or IMC, the vehicle's structural backbone, was finalized. The IMC is a true skateboard platform, maximizing the passenger compartment and allowing for exceptionally large battery packs, crucial for the long ranges demanded by the Chinese market. The IMC platform supports two major variants of the core models, Alpha S and Alpha T, and is engineered for structural rigidity, utilizing high-strength steel and aluminum alloys. This rigidity is paramount for passive safety and for handling the instantaneous torque of the dual-motor performance variants. This pivotal engineering decision was the platform's ability to handle 800-volt charging architecture. While standard models launched with 400-volt, the IMC was built to accommodate the 800-volt upgrade path, ensuring ultra-fast charging capabilities, significantly reducing charging time for future premium variants. This high-voltage readiness allowed Arcfox to utilize cutting-edge battery technology. By partnering with CATL, Arcfox integrated high-energy density ternary lithium-ion packs. The flagship Alpha S, for example, secured a massive 93.6 kilowatt-hour battery capacity. This battery capacity was translated into a highly competitive raving range, exceeding 700 kilometers or 435 miles on the NEDC cycle.
Achieving this range benchmark was essential for consumer trust and for positioning Arcfox against perceived market leaders. The IMC platform's electrical architecture was designed with modularity in mind. It hosts a powerful central computing unit capable of processing the vast data streams required for high-level advanced driver assistance systems and integrated infotainment. In 2020, Arcfox unveiled its first mass production models, the Alpha T SUV and the Alpha S sedan. These vehicles were the physical culmination of the Newson aesthetic and the IMC engineering. The Alpha T, launched as the premium SUV offering, emphasized interior space, technology, and all-wheel drive capability, targeting the lucrative family segment with its large dimensions and panoramic glass roof. The Alpha S sedan, positioned as the brand's flagship, boasted a sleek coupe-like profile and superior aerodynamics, designed to maximize both range and performance. Its low center of gravity, courtesy of the IMC platform, gave it excellent dynamic stability. Production was initiated in the BMAC facility in Zhanjiang, where the Magna mandated quality control procedures were strictly enforced. This was a non-negotiable step to ensure the premium pricing was justified by world-class build quality and component consistency. The integration of Magna's expertise extended beyond the assembly line. It included supply chain management and component testing, giving Arcfox access to global standards of part durability and fitment that few domestic Chinese startups could match. The successful launch of the Alpha T and Alpha S proved the viability of the initial strategy: premium design, proprietary platform, and outsourced quality control. But even with 700 kilometers of range, the market was rapidly becoming saturated. Arcfox needed a disruptive technological edge, something that moved beyond merely building a great electric car towards creating a truly intelligent machine. The IMC platform was ready, but it lacked the software and sensor stack capable of achieving the highest levels of autonomy. The stage was perfectly set for the next chapter. The physical hardware was complete, refined by European design and Austrian quality. The logical next step was to partner with the company that dominated the Chinese tech landscape and had the computational power necessary for future intelligent mobility. This transition, from a hardware-focused engineering project to a software-defined intelligent system, would define Arcfox's place in automotive history, culminating in a partnership that shocked the global auto industry: the alliance with Huawei.
By the end of 2020, Arcfox had world-class hardware, high-quality manufacturing, and competitive range. But the true disruption in the premium EV market was shifting from battery capacity to intelligent mobility. Arcfox recognized that its biggest weakness was software, sensing, and autonomous capabilities. This realization led to the most critical strategic alliance in the brand's history: a deep joint development partnership with Huawei Technologies. While Huawei is globally known for consumer electronics, it had also established a formidable Intelligent Automotive Solutions (IAS) business unit. The partnership, formally announced in late 2020 and solidified in early 2021, was unique. Unlike simple supplier relationships, Arcfox and Huawei agreed to co-develop vehicles under the strategic concept of Huawei Inside (HI). Arcfox would provide the vehicle platform, IMC, and manufacturing, Magna, while Huawei would provide the digital soul. The collaboration focused on three core areas supplied by Huawei: the intelligent digital platform, computing hardware, the intelligent driving system, ADS, and the intelligent cockpit, HarmonyOS. This was essentially the entire nervous system and brain of the vehicle. The flagship product of this alliance was the Arcfox Alpha S Huawei Inside HI version, unveiled in April 2021.
This model was not just an upgraded Alpha S, it was the first mass-produced vehicle globally to feature Huawei's full autonomous driving stack and system integration. The HI version was immediately differentiated by its advanced sensor suite. It featured 3 rooftop LIDAR units, 6 millimeter-wave radars, 12 ultrasonic radars, and 13 high-definition cameras, a total sensor configuration exceeding many rivals at the time. This massive sensor array was managed by Huawei's proprietary MDC-810 intelligent driving platform. This dedicated computing unit provided an industry-leading level of computing power, critical for real-time processing of the vast LiDAR and camera data streams required for complex urban autonomous driving. Huawei's advanced software stack, known as the ADS, Autonomous Driving System, enabled functionalities such as NCA, Navigation Cruise Assist. This system allows the car to execute autonomous navigation, traffic light negotiation, and lane changes, even in crowded city traffic conditions. The integration was visually demonstrated by the removal of almost all physical controls in the cabin. The entire infotainment system runs on HarmonyOS, Huawei's proprietary operating system, offering seamless integration between the car, the driver's mobile devices, and the wider smart ecosystem. The cockpit of the Alpha S HI version was defined by a massive 21.69-inch 4K screen powered by HarmonyOS. This provided an intuitive, lag-free user experience, allowing for multitasking and integration with smart home and mobile applications, a key advantage for the tech-savvy Chinese buyer. Furthermore, the partnership extended to the drive system. The HI version utilizes Huawei's Drive One integrated electric drive unit. This 3-in-1 system combines the motor, power electronics, and gear reducer, offering high efficiency and impressive performance figures. The dual-motor all-wheel drive Alpha S HI delivers over 644 horsepower, 473 kilowatts, and 655 newton-meters of torque, achieving 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.5 seconds. This performance confirmed that the car was a technological powerhouse, not just a software demonstration. The Huawei Inside strategy was a bold move that immediately generated global media attention. It positioned Arcfox as a pioneer in intelligent mobility, surpassing many foreign manufacturers that were still struggling to transition from Level 2 to Level 3 autonomy. This deep collaboration created a new business model for the automotive industry. Instead of traditional Tier 1 suppliers, Huawei became a Tier 0.5 partner, providing the complete computational and software solution that effectively defined the car's intelligence and user experience. The initial demonstration runs of the Alpha S HI in cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen were highly publicized, showcasing the vehicle autonomously navigating complex intersections, dodging pedestrians, and handling rapid cut-ins, proving the practical capability of the ADS system. The partnership provided a massive competitive advantage for Arcfox in terms of speed of development. By leveraging Huawei's existing investment in R&D, Arcfox could bring a highly advanced intelligent vehicle to market years faster than if it had developed the complex software stack internally. However, the model carried risk. Critics noted that the Huawei Inside model essentially made Arcfox's core value proposition dependent on a non-automotive tech giant, potentially limiting Arcfox's long-term control over its software future. Despite the risk, the HI version allowed Arcfox to command a premium price point, validating the brand's luxury ambition. It successfully differentiated the Alpha S from competitors by focusing on the smart experience rather than just the physical attributes. The successful integration of the MDC 810 platform into the IMC architecture built under Magna's oversight demonstrated the initial strategy's foresight. The platform was designed to be modular and technologically open, perfectly accommodating the massive Huawei system. By the time the Alpha S HI version began deliveries in 2022, Arcfox had solidified its position not just as a premium EV manufacturer, but as the standard bearer for intelligent, software-defined mobility in the Chinese market. The focus now shifted entirely to scaling production and capturing the high-end market share.
With the technological blueprint cemented by the Huawei partnership, the focus for Arcfox shifted to the critical phase of mass production and delivery. The question was whether the Magna-supervised BMAC facility could scale its premium quality to meet high market demand. The facility in Zhengzhou, the heart of Arcfox production, was key. Built as a joint venture with Magna, it features automated robotic assembly lines and stringent quality control protocols modeled after European luxury automotive standards. This guaranteed that the high price point was justified by world-class build quality. The core of the lineup, the Alpha T SUV and the Alpha S sedan, officially began high-volume production in late 2021 and early 2022. These two vehicles had to carry the entire brand, demonstrating Arcfox's mastery over both performance and daily utility. The Alpha T, the brand's first vehicle to market, served as the volume model. It's a mid to large-sized electric SUV built on the flexible IMC platform, emphasizing passenger comfort, cargo space, and a commanding driving position popular with Chinese consumers. Technical performance for the Alpha T was robust. It offered both single-motor, rear-wheel drive, and powerful dual-motor, all-wheel drive configurations. The dual-motor version delivered around 435 horsepower and could achieve 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 4.6 seconds, positioning it firmly in the premium performance bracket. The energy source was standardized across the high-end variants, high-density CATL ternary lithium-ion battery packs. The largest pack offered in the Alpha T was the 93.6 kilowatt-hour unit, providing a competitive NEDC range exceeding 600 kilometers for the volume model. The Alpha S sedan, the flagship, was designed to showcase superior aerodynamics and range. Its sleek, fastback profile resulted in a low drag coefficient, helping it achieve the benchmark NEDC range of over 700 kilometers with the largest battery pack. Both Alpha models feature sophisticated chassis engineering derived from the IMC platform, including multi-link independent rear suspension and precise tuning. This ensures a comfortable ride characteristic of luxury sedans while maintaining dynamic handling necessary for high-performance EVs. Interior technology was unified across both Alpha models, focusing on the immersive digital experience. The cockpits are dominated by the integrated 20.3-inch Alpha T and 21.69-inch Alpha S screens, running the advanced digital operating system, even in non-Huawei versions. The standard versions utilize a robust Arcfox-developed operating system for infotainment and vehicle control, designed to be constantly updated via over-the-air updates. This ensures the cars remain technologically current throughout their life cycle, a key selling point for modern buyers. A significant feature introduced in the Alpha series was the integration of a powerful heat pump system. This technology significantly improves battery efficiency and cabin heating in colder climates, counteracting the typical range loss experienced by electric vehicles in winter conditions. The vehicle's success was also tied to their charging infrastructure readiness. The standard versions utilized the widely available CCS and GB/T charging standards,
But the IMC platform's inherent design allowed for easy future implementation of the ultra-fast 800-volt charging. To maintain its luxury positioning, Arcfox adopted a direct-to-consumer sales model in key Chinese cities, supplemented by experiential centers and flagship stores. This controlled distribution strategy aimed to ensure a premium customer service experience, similar to Tesla. The initial market reception was cautiously positive. Consumers praised the vehicle's build quality, a clear success of the Magna partnership, and the competitive range figures. The Alpha S was immediately placed in the same conversation as the Tesla Model S and the NIO ET7. The challenge, however, remained volume. Scaling production while maintaining Magna's strict quality standards proved complex. Arcfox focused on a controlled, quality-first ramp-up, ensuring that early deliveries established a strong reputation for reliability. The existence of the standard Alpha S and the radical Alpha SHI, Huawei Inside, version created a unique product hierarchy. The standard model served the traditional luxury buyer, while the HI version captured the tech enthusiast seeking true Level 3 autonomous capability. This dual-model strategy proved effective for managing market perception. The HI version acted as the halo product, showcasing Arcfox's technological future and lending credibility to the entire Alpha lineup, even the standard, less technologically complex variants. Arcfox made significant strides in battery safety and management. The packs featured advanced thermal management systems to optimize performance and longevity, addressing common consumer anxieties regarding EV battery degradation and fire safety. Despite the initial success in establishing the brand's position, the fierce competition from both established players and new startups in the Chinese market meant Arcfox could not rest on its laurels. The ongoing refinement and expansion of the model lineup were paramount. The physical vehicle, the Alpha S and Alpha T, was now a reality, a beautiful and powerful blend of European design, Austrian engineering, and Chinese scale. But the true test of Arcfox's enduring legacy lay not in the car itself, but in the continuing evolution of its groundbreaking intelligent features, which defines its flagship, the Alpha SHI.
The Arcfox Alpha S Huawei Inside version is the clearest manifestation of Arcfox's ambition. It transcends being merely an electric car. It is a premium platform for Huawei's most advanced computational technology, defining the brand as a leader in intelligent mobility. The difference between the standard Alpha S and the HI version is the integration of Huawei's complete Intelligent Automotive Solution (IAS) stack. This partnership resulted in the installation of a revolutionary high-density sensor suite that provides the vehicle with unparalleled environmental awareness. The most visually prominent components are the 3 high-resolution LIDAR units strategically placed on the roof and front bumper. These sensors use laser pulses to create a precise 3D map of the environment, essential for complex and safe autonomous navigation, especially in adverse weather conditions. This optical suite is augmented by a total of 34 perception components, 13 high-definition cameras, including 4 specifically for parking and 360-degree view, 6 millimeter wave radars for long-range speed and distance measurement, and 12 ultrasonic radars for low-speed maneuvering. Managing this avalanche of data requires immense processing power. The brain of the HI system is the Huawei MDC 810 Intelligent Driving Platform. This high-performance computing unit delivers up to 400 TOPS, tera operations per second, of computing power, a figure that rivaled the best industry standards at its launch. The core autonomous functionality is the Huawei ADS, Autonomous Driving System. This system is designed for Level 3 plus autonomy under specific conditions, focusing heavily on urban environments, which are notoriously complex in large Chinese cities. The key feature is NCA, Navigation Cruise Assist. Once the driver enters the destination, the car can execute full route autonomous driving, including complex maneuvers like traffic light negotiation, automatic lane changes, merging onto main roads, and even autonomous maneuvering around obstacles like double-parked vehicles. Footage released by Huawei showed the Alpha S HI navigating busy urban districts in Shenzhen and Shanghai with remarkable fluidity, reacting to unexpected pedestrian movements and aggressive lane changes, demonstrating a level of reliability crucial for gaining consumer trust in autonomy. Inside the cabin, the user experience is defined by Huawei's proprietary HarmonyOS Hongmeng operating system. This is fully integrated into the massive 21.69-inch 4K touchscreen, creating a seamlessly integrated digital ecosystem. HarmonyOS offers exceptional responsiveness and interoperability. It allows the driver to transfer applications, navigation, and even video calls effortlessly between their Huawei smartphone and the car's screen, effectively turning the cockpit into a portable extension of their digital life. Beyond intelligence, the HI version also delivers superior electric performance. It utilizes Huawei's Drive One triple-integrated electric drive unit, offering dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration and delivering approximately 644 horsepower. This power translates to a 0 to 100 km/s acceleration time of only 3.5 seconds. Showcasing that Arcfox did not compromise physical performance for computational power. The vehicle remains a true high-performance electric sedan. Crucially, the IMC platform's high-voltage readiness ensured that the powerful Huawei components, which draw considerable energy, were supported by the overall thermal and power management systems designed by Arcfox and Magna. The launch of the Alpha S HI forced immediate reevaluation among global competitors. It demonstrated that Chinese domestic manufacturers, through deep vertical tech integration, could leapfrog Western rivals in delivering functional, high-level autonomous features to the consumer market. The vehicle is sold at a significant premium over the standard Alpha S, validating Arcfox's core luxury strategy. Buyers are essentially paying for the computational hardware and the continuous software updates that define the intelligent experience. However, the model is not without debate. The heavy reliance on Huawei's software stack raises questions about Arcfox's long-term data ownership and intellectual property control. This complex relationship is a new frontier in automotive partnerships. Despite the debates, the Alpha S HI remains Arcfox's powerful statement to the world, a car where the quality of the hardware, Magna, meets the frontier of software innovation, Huawei. It is the perfect embodiment of the brand's founding principle. Intelligence defines luxury. The constant over-the-air updates for the ADS system mean that the Alpha S HI is continuously improving its autonomous capabilities long after it leaves the factory floor. This iterative improvement is a core part of its value proposition. The successful execution of the Alpha S HI cemented Arcfox's position as a technological vanguard. But a successful brand must do more than showcase technology. It must achieve sustainable scale and market expansion. The challenge now transitions from proving technical mastery to proving commercial sustainability, a necessary step for Arcfox to move from a domestic pioneer to a true global competitor, setting the stage for its future strategy.
Having successfully launched its premium Alpha series and demonstrated technological supremacy with the Huawei Inside version, Arcfox entered the mid-2020s facing its most critical challenge: translating technical leadership into sustainable market dominance and global reach. Domestically, Arcfox carved out a respected niche. While it may not challenge the sheer volume of BYD or Tesla, its models, particularly the Alpha SHI, are recognized as symbols of technological sophistication and quality build, validating the Magna partnership. The brand's market performance is defined by its strategic positioning. It occupies the space for the consumer who wants cutting-edge autonomous technology and a high-quality chassis, preferring a domestically developed, integrated solution over foreign imports. Looking ahead, Arcfox's future strategy is involved expanding its model lineup beyond the initial Alpha S and Alpha T. This includes launching specialized vehicles to fill market gaps and maximize the modularity of the IMC platform. One key focus is the introduction of a premium MPV, multi-purpose vehicle. The MPV segment is highly lucrative in China, and Arcfox aims to leverage its large, flexible platform and digital cockpit expertise to offer a luxurious, technologically advanced option for executive transport and large families. Furthermore, the brand continues to invest heavily in its core strength, intelligent technology. The ongoing development with Huawei ensures that the ADS system is constantly being refined, pushing towards full Level 4 autonomous capabilities, particularly in geo-fenced urban environments. The transition to the 800-volt architecture, which the IMC platform was designed to handle, is now a major strategic priority. Implementing 800V will allow for charging speeds that significantly reduce downtime, maintaining Arcfox's competitiveness against rivals like Porsche and high-end Korean EVs. A defining aspect of Arcfox's legacy is the radical Huawei Inside business model. This partnership demonstrated a viable path for legacy automakers to rapidly acquire advanced software and AI capabilities without the decade-long internal development cycle required by rivals. This model is now being studied globally as a blueprint for accelerated innovation, cementing Arcfox's reputation not just for its cars, but for its disruptive corporate strategy. The collaboration created a new category of technology-defined vehicles. International expansion remains the long-term goal. While Arcfox initially focused on solidifying its domestic position, the brand's European design roots and Magna manufacturing quality make it highly suitable for international markets, particularly in Europe and selected Asian countries. Any international push will heavily rely on exporting the Alpha SHI's quality narrative and leveraging the design credibility established by Mark Newson. The challenge will be adapting the Huawei software to meet international data regulations and local mapping requirements. The enduring legacy of Arcfox is one of strategic ambition. It is the story of a major established manufacturer, BAIC, recognizing the future, correctly identifying the technology gap, and making two crucial, non-negotiable decisions: European quality, Magna, and Chinese intelligence, Huawei. The brand serves as a powerful symbol of China's transformation from a manufacturing hub to a source of global automotive innovation, showcasing technical capabilities that rival or exceed those of long-established Western automakers. The Arcfox Alpha series, particularly the Huawei Inside version, will be remembered as the vehicles that officially demonstrated the power of deep tech integration over conventional automotive development cycles. The story of Arcfox is still being written. Its success in the coming years will determine whether it remains a domestic luxury leader or finally achieves its founding goal, becoming a truly global pioneer in the age of intelligent electric mobility. From the drawing boards of Mark Newson to the automated lines of the Magna factory, And finally, to the intelligent systems of Huawei. Arcfox stands as a testament to the fact that in the automotive world, the future is no longer a slow evolution. It is a swift, intelligent revolution. We've tracked the ambitious journey of Arcfox, the luxury EV that bet everything on quality and intelligence. But the story of the next generation of cars is unfolding every day. What do you think of the Huawei Inside model? Is it the future of automotive development? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the technology and strategy behind Arcfox, make sure to like this video to support the channel. And for more exclusive histories on the world's most innovative and disruptive automotive brands, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.